I have a very important announcement to make. The Amazing Race has traveled over 1 million miles around the world, visited almost 100 countries, and from day one, our number one priority has been to make sure that all of you are safe. Right now, the world is dealing with the coronavirus, and in order to keep you safe, we believe the best choice for all of us is to suspend the race. In an ideal world, the planets will align and we will pick this race back up again and hopefully have all of you starting the race again. Nobody ever on Amazing Race has ever had an opportunity to come on the race and then go and regroup and come back better and faster than you were in the beginning. You guys are one of a kind, and we want to see you get home safe to your families. Thank you very much.
The title of this video is not exaggerated at all. Back in February of 2020, The Amazing Race began filming their 33rd season, and what seemed at first like a bog standard affair was quickly turned upside down and shaken all around when COVID shut them down. Now, like the blind date edition and family edition videos of The Amazing Race I did in the past, we're looking at the whole season while honing in on just a few teams in particular. While this season does have 11 teams, for this video we're going to track 3 of them, and they are Michael and Mo, the singing police officers, Arun and Natalia, the father-daughter team, and Kim and Penn, aka the Holderness family, who are quite popular here on YouTube. But why am I telling you who our teams are? Let's just meet them.
Mo and I work for the Buffalo Police Department.
We've been partners 2.5 years.
We were patrolling and somebody happened to get a video of us singing a song. To actually win the race and to win the prize, you know, this would definitely be a life-changing moment and allow you to be able to take care of your family.
We're gonna win the Amazing Race.
I am so excited to do this with my dad because we're super fans of The Amazing Race. We've been watching this together since I was 8 years old.
This is what the American dream is.
Amazing Race 33, season 33, here we come.
I was born in Bangalore, India. I came over to this country, started working as a cashier in a fast food restaurant, and now I am a partner in one of the restaurants.
Team Detroit.
Woo! Detroit!
We've been married for 15 years, but in dog years, it's like 1,000 because we work together and we raise kids together.
We make weird family videos for a living.
We have a video background, and I decided that we should make a Christmas video to send our friends and family. We called it Christmas Jammies, and it got many millions of views in a very short amount of time.
We realized we could actually make it a living continuing to make goofy, funny, musical dance videos with our family. Being able to do something that we love, there's no substitute for that. Not even $1 million.
But maybe $1 million.
Let's do this thing. I am legitimately excited for those of you who don't know how the season plays out, and for those of you who do, to enjoy the ride once again, because it gets quite chaotic. The first leg is in London, and while so many teams are fighting or getting lost, we see Kim and Penn working well together. That's quite boring, so let's go over to Michael and Mo, who are working on a puzzle, and instead of treating it like a puzzle, they say, "This is art, so we'll just kind of like slap it on the wall with no rhyme or reason." Amazing. Kim and Penn finished this first leg in 4th place, and Arun and Natalia squeak in with 9th, but for Michael and Mo?
Michael and Mo, unfortunately, you are the last team to arrive, and I am sorry to tell you that you have been eliminated from the race.
If you wanna see paradise, you should view it.
If you wanna do something new, you should do it.
Humans are subject to change.
People should never stay the same.
You gotta see it from another perspective.
Every battle in life is a lesson. We'll get it right this time. If we do something different, we can get it right.
They are gone. Yep. But what amazing singers they were. That's why I included them in the video, no other reason. Okay, episode 2 has us staying in London, and now Kim and Penn reveal some cracks in their game. They say that these 12-hour pit stops between legs will wear on them since they are the oldest team here. And you know, recovering in your 20s is wildly different than in your 40s. But with age comes wisdom, and speaking of wisdom, everyone has to go underground to a mailroom to find their next clue. And
one of them says handle with care, the other ones don't. I noticed that too.
That might be a trick.
You just gotta find the one that says Amazing Race, like this, look. Here's the clue. Can't be that easy, right?
We're looking for something else.
What about the stamps? I think we gotta stay here. There's something else.
Oh, the stain. Yes. That's what we needed.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
We're looking for some type of clue somewhere through this box of mail.
We found something really obvious.
Maybe there's a female stamp or something.
I hear another train.
Girl, come on, girl. Yes! They had the envelope that we had.
They look excited. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? They're like, what are you doing? Get on the train, you got the clue. And you know how they knew it was the clue? Because it was a clue.
I love how Arun finds it and doesn't give it a second thought, but Penn is massively overthinking it. I mean, he acknowledges he's overthinking it. For leg 2, Arun and Natalia finish in 3rd place while Kim and Penn finish behind them in 5th. So we sprint into episode 3, where everyone has to travel to Glasgow, Scotland. And now we learn Arun and Natalia's weakness as a team, because in London they got to use taxis, which is quite nice. But as it turns out, here in Scotland, they're gonna have to drive themselves, and they can't navigate worth anything. And they gotta drive 6-shift vehicles, which like no one's really that great at. But the big task this leg is when it comes to choosing to make barrels or just sing this local song, and Arun and Natalia try to make the barrels and fail. So instead, they try to sing. And
I wanted to do this with Natalia because we watched Amazing Race all our lives. She's my only daughter. She's getting married in June, and this is the best thing we could have done together. Did not have on my trousers. Okay. Baby took me to a pool. It was slippery on the floor. I was afraid I would fall because I didn't have on my trousers. Donald, where's your trousers? Donald, where's your trousers? Donald, where's your trousers?
Yeah! Thank you so much.
Donald, where's your trousers? That's not even my favorite scene of this season, but Arun singing it has lived rent-free in my head for years. But when does COVID cause chaos, you may be asking? Well, Kim and Penn finished this leg in 1st place, but for Arun and Natalia,
You are the last team to arrive, and you have been eliminated from the race.
This is the best experience any father could have hoped for.
I have a very important announcement to make. The Amazing Race has traveled over 1 million miles around the world, visited almost 100 countries, and from day 1, our number 1 priority has been to make sure that all of you are safe. Right now, the world is dealing with the coronavirus, and in order to keep you safe, we believe the best choice for all of us is to suspend the race. In an ideal world, the planets will align and we will pick this race back up again and hopefully have all of you starting the race again. Nobody ever on the Amazing Race has ever had an opportunity to come on the race and then go and regroup and come back better and faster than you were in the beginning. You guys are one of a kind, and we want to see you get home safe to your families. Thank you very much.
by the way, thank you for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. For only a few bucks a month on Patreon, you can pick what videos I make, like this one, watch all of this channel's content early, and even get exclusive videos every month. Thank you for your support. So sure, the race was shut down in February of 2020, but no worries. 19 months later, in September of 2021, they figured out how to finish it. While other shows may have thrown away the 3 episodes they had and just filmed a new season instead, The Amazing Race stuck to their guns, and in the process, 4 teams couldn't return due to a multitude of reasons. So instead of having 9 teams, we're down to 5 with 8 legs left to run, which can only mean one thing.
And a few familiar faces taking their place. Michael and Mo over to Natalia. Feel good to be back?
Yes, absolutely.
Donald, where's your trousers? They are back. For the first time in Amazing Race history, teams that were eliminated are back, and now this is where the chaos begins. Now there are 7 teams. Hey, they're all moving on up. The other teams are not at all happy about it, but who cares? This just got interesting. We learned that in between legs 3 and 4, Natalia got married, which has never happened before, but obviously no one else had 19 months in between legs. But more importantly, Michael and Mo say we are back to win it all.
This is our second chance. We know we're better than what we showed. So, I mean, that's what this is all about. It's about redemption. We were eliminating the first leg of the race, unfortunately.
We went home and just said, if we ever get another opportunity, that'd be a huge blessing for us.
And for us to be here with another chance is a miracle. We will not be that first team.
We absolutely won't be the first team to get eliminated in this leg. Wow, we are so pumped and excited to be back.
This is the first time in race history, you know, that eliminated team gets to continue racing in the same race.
Come on, Nat, show some excitement.
This is quite literally their second chance, and spoiler alert, they just might win, wink wink. However, I have to mention Penn cut his hair, and I can't say that is what is helping definitively, but the Holderness family definitely seems faster now than they did before, as they are passing teams left and right. But forget that for now. Michael and Mo got their detour task clue, and they are in first place. But then at the detour, they're making their belt backwards, while Arun and Natalia are doing it correctly. Kim and Penn finish this leg in second place. But for our other two previously eliminated teams,
Arun and Natalia, you are team number 6. Yeah! Michael and Mo, you have been eliminated from the race.
I actually feel better about this loss than the last one.
It don't sting as hard as the first one.
holy crapola, Michael and Mo were the first team eliminated twice. They literally couldn't survive one leg and they had 2 shots at it. They are objectively the worst Amazing Race team of all time, and I thank them for their service. Episode 5 sees the 6 remaining teams stay in Switzerland, and Natalia says, sure, we suck at navigation, but we could get better, right? The big task for this leg is bungee jumping off this dam, and while Natalia jumps and Arun just laughs his head off when she does it, when Kim jumps,
Oh my gosh, she did it! I really wanted her to come back up. I think I was imagining my life if she didn't. I'm so proud.
how flippin' sweet. They work so well together and they complement each other perfectly, which is why they finished this leg in 3rd place. But for Arun and Natalia,
You're a little late. In fact, so late that our greeter had to go.
Oh no.
And I am sorry to tell you that you're the last team to arrive. Well, I'm pleased to tell you this is a non-elimination leg. And you do have one more shot.
Donald, where's your TROOSERS? They were so late the greeter left. This is amazing, and Phil is clearly annoyed that they got non-eliminated again. That's essentially twice this season. And for those who are new to the race, Phil is almost never unhappy, and I do mean never. They are cracking Phil. But the chaos of Arun and Natalia resumes. As episode 6, we see everyone go to the French island of Corsica, and Arun and Natalia say, everything before this was a practice run. This is the beginning of their comeback. Oh, I'm sure it is. So I do want to briefly mention the stiff competition surrounding Kim and Penn along with Arun and Natalia. We do need to establish the stakes around here. Ryan and Dusty are this bro team that seemingly can only finish in 1st or 2nd place every single leg. It's insane how good they are. Whereas Raquel and Kayla are flight attendants who lost their jobs due to COVID. Literally between legs 3 and 4, they lost their jobs and are always on Ryan and Dusty's tails. Keep that all in mind as we reach the end of this leg, and
I'm pleased to tell you that you are team number 1.
Kim and Penn are back in the groove, and of course Raquel and Kayla get 2nd, Ryan and Dusty get 3rd, and oh no, could it really be? Are Arun and Natalia really going to finish last again?
Holy mackerel! I am pleased to tell you that you are team number 4!
Donald, where's your TROOSERS? 4th place. Nice. And another team got eliminated. So we go to episode 7 where all 5 teams are staying in France, and oh no, this leg has a lot to do with self-navigation and driving themselves. This is not good. This is Arun and Natalia's mortal enemies. Once again, this leg finishes with Kim and Penn in 1st, Raquel and Kayla 2nd, Ryan and Dusty in 3rd, but for Arun and Natalia,
Do you know where Rastui is?
The pharmacy or left?
I think it's up there. You wanna go up? Come on.
There is a... Yeah. It's almost there.
Lala, wow, you're breathing heavy. Arun and Natalia, that does mean that you are the last team to arrive. The good news is this is a non-elimination. Right? I am trying to rack my brain as to whether in Amazing Race history, one team has been given so many chances.
We bring it every leg. You don't think we're not like, oh, let's just like, we're trying our best. There's no more mistakes.
Donald, where's your TROOSERS? But Phil is so annoyed and I am loving it. I mean, Phil's a great host. I love Phil, but it's been 33 seasons and a team has finally figured out how to crack him. Arun and Natalia have a 4-leaf clover shoved right up their butts with how incredibly lucky they are. When it's a non-elimination leg, they just stroll up in last place. But when there's an elimination on the line, they kick it into gear and let another team suffer from their wrath. And what's even funnier is Arun and Natalia are kind of like bumbling their way through all of this. They're not like a good team. They truly are super lucky, and it's funny. Episode 8 sees the 5 teams go to Greece, and oh, what a shocker. This leg finishes with Kim and Penn in first, where Kel and Kayla in second, Ryan and Dusty in third. But this leg is for keeps. We know what that means. Arun and Natalia need to not finish in last so another team can suffer from them returning back to the game. So what happens?
You are team number 4.
Yes! 4th place!
How many more lives do you have left?
Donald, where's your trousers? Ostensibly, 3 teams have suffered from Arun and Natalia since everyone came back from COVID. Who will suffer next? Well, it's episode 9 and they are staying in Greece, and heads up, this is likely another non-elimination leg. So we all know what that potentially means. Oh yeah, Arun and Natalia are at an all-time high. If they can make it past one more team, they're in the final leg with a 1-in-3 shot to win the $1 million. Can they upset the powerhouse teams, namely Kim and Penn? Well, in this leg, there is an insane task to flip a seemingly endless pile of rocks in hopes of finding one of 4 gold coins underneath them. So
got to that place and we seen all the teams. I said, God, good. They were struggling. So I thought this was the chance that I can pick up some time.
You got this, Dad.
Leave no stone unturned.
There's like that sound effect when you screw up something on The Amazing Race. They go like, no. And they show it's like very obvious what you're missing. I'll have picked it up and be like, I don't know where it is. And it'll have be on the bottom and I'll put it down.
I felt good because Dusty was losing his patience. So I knew this is a challenge where you have to have patience. If you don't have patience and you're just crisscrossing, you'll never find it.
Holy crap! I found it.
Are you kidding me, Kim?
Wow. Yes!
Good job. Here is your treasure.
Thank you.
holy crap, they're not in last place. Well, shiver me timbers. Donald just might find his trousers after all. This just got real. Ryan and Dusty literally take hours to look around those rocks and they seemingly just can't get it done. But I have to say, we haven't checked in on Kim and Penn in a while. What are they up to?
Hey! I can do this all day long.
Can I be honest? It feels better if you yell A after each of them.
Not doing it.
Okay.
I love that clip. Kim and Penn actually finished this leg in second behind Raquel and Kayla. But once Ryan and Dusty find that gold coin, they are fast. There's a reason they're a beast of a team. They beast their way through the remaining tasks and they catch right back up with Arun and Natalia. I mean, can we catch a break? So at the pit stop.
Congratulations, you're team number 3. Team number 3 is a good finish. You've had good luck so far, but luck does run out. There will be only one winner on this race.
I love how Phil is trying to will their elimination into existence, and I wish they had finished last place this leg because, yes, as it turns out, it is another non-elimination, and man, could you imagine Phil seeing this happen 4 times for the same team? So we move to the final episode where there are 2 legs left to race. This next one is happening in Portugal, and both Arun and Natalia, along with Kim and Penn, get to start the leg at the same time, which means it's finally time to pass them. Kim and Penn are going down. Arun says straight up, one more leg and we got this in the bag. But unfortunately, Ryan and Dusty do catch up and pass them on the boat challenge as Arun struggles to paddle and Natalia's like, crap, I should have done this one. And while Kim and Penn finish this leg in second, Arun and Natalia,
you have been eliminated from the race.
That's a good job, Natalia. Proud of you.
We're gonna continue growing and have different experiences, and this is one we'll just never forget.
This time, sadly, it is for real. Donald, where's your trousers? Everyone take off your trousers to salute our fallen heroes. But hey, we made it this far. Let's see how the last leg plays out with our 3 powerhouse teams racing in Los Angeles. Ryan and Dusty quickly fall behind and it becomes a 2-horse race between Raquel and Kayla and Kim and Penn. After the pinata task, Kim and Penn are lagging behind in second. But then the strangest thing happens. They have to make Foley for some amazing race scenes and apparently this is their jam.
I am actually fascinated by Foley I follow some TikTok accounts.
I would say half of my work is editing. We work in video, and I spend a lot of my time lip syncing. Like, if you came by my house at any point in time, you would just see me doing this.
Okay.
I do this. I do the...
Oh, what happens if you break the props?
Yes, we did! Yay! Drive yourself to the home of the LA Galaxy.
Woo!
Let's go.
They're still in second, but they have caught right back up as both teams encounter their final challenge, an ultimate memory quiz of the entire season. And whoever wins this wins the race. So
we couldn't see Raquel and Kayla, but we knew they were there. Because we were behind, we were praying for a really tough memory challenge. We prepared for this. I have been drawing in my notebook.
Yep.
I have been taking tedious notes this entire time, and I just had a feeling that it was going to come down to the images that we saw along the race.
You want to give it a try?
Yes. Judging.
Judges.
Oh, judge.
Fault.
Okay.
Okay. Judge.
Fault.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Judge.
Fault.
Judging.
Judges.
Fault.
Judge.
Fault.
Judge.
Game, set, match. Through the tunnel.
Yes!
Arriva to win the Amazing Race.
Kim and Penn, 7 countries, 17 cities, and having traveled across the globe, I am pleased to tell you that you are the official winners of the Amazing Race. Congratulations.
Kim and Penn pulled it off. Good for them. Had Aruna and Natalia won, the fan base would have gone ballistic. But props to Kim and Penn as they become the 3rd best winning team of all time, statistically speaking. Now this season, the Amazing Race 33, aka what I call COVID Edition 1.0, is quite fun at times and boring at others. And unfortunately, the next season, Amazing Race 34, is COVID Edition 2.0, and there's just like none of the chaos that happens this season. It's really just kind of like a middling season. However, as of the time of this video, The Amazing Race 35 is airing on CBS and Paramount Plus, and it is back to the good times of pre-COVID, and pre that time The Amazing Race 32 made the entire fan base so angry that the producers had to change the rules. And yeah, that's for another time. There's a reason that season's been called the worst of all time. But hey, if you enjoyed this video and you like Amazing Race content, consider dropping a like and even subscribing. I'll see you all next time.